already talking about that to begin with. I was wondering if you could talk a little bit about how the religious life or the spirituality has changed from when you were younger.
Mm-hmm.
And you can say it in Indian or in English, whichever.
I don't know. It's been a lot of changes. You know, before the priests, they call it black robes. They just believe in it. They pray to the sun or things like that. That's all they lived by. It's a long time ago. Of course, when priests come in, they went to the... Some got to be great believers. You know. The old timers were really believers. And they were really strict. My mother and them used to tell me, like, in church, chiefs been there. They were over. You go in there drinking, and they'll take you out in a certain way. If you're living with another woman, not your wife, they could kick you out of there. Yeah, they were strict. They really believed in their religion. And then that time my mother got to see that in the mission they had chiefs over there, and that's the time they whip you. On Sunday there'll be some reports what you've done, and then maybe after church chiefs would get again and they'd call you over there. You go to trial. If you lose, you get whipping. Maybe 3-4 strikes, or maybe 15. And then finally the law cut that out. But they done that.
And that was something that the priests brought in. That custom of whipping was something.
I guess, because they say Santa Maria, Holy Mary, when they hit you. Then, if you laugh while that's going on, they could put you on and give you. That was at their law. It happened right there in the mission. Finally, law, I guess, coming in and changed it.
Did you ever see it happen?
No, I didn't.
Before
My mother seen it. She even got whipped.
She got whipped? Yeah.
Isn't it like during the week you do something wrong, take a woman out of it, somebody squeal on it, it'll show up. And you're going to go before the chiefs and they'll ask you. Get it. Then those days, the Indian police would, you could take off for Washington, you know. Hell, Indian police around here ride over in horseback and bring you back. They didn't care how far you go. That was their law. They'll find you. You could go out in the mountains. Later on, they'll get you. They were strict.
People weren't allowed to leave the reservation.
If you done something, something bad and try to run away, they'll get you. Women or men, they're going to go over there. You can run clear to Seattle and they're right over there and bring you back. That was their law.
How did people eat when you were growing up, when you were a young boy?
Huh?
What did people eat?
Oh, mostly meat. They're great meat eaters. Fish and meat.
Mostly still wild foods at that time, though.
Yeah, they eat a lot of it. In the fall, that's why they all go out hunting parties. They kill deer by the hundreds. And my mother, they call that too. My mother said that bag will hold 3 deer that's dried and pounded in one. Takes 3 deer to fill that bag. They call it. So they call it. And when they're hunting, they don't waste that darn thing. Don't waste them. Even the bones, when they're ready to come back, the women pound it and cook it. That's where they get this tallow, they call it. So they never waste anything, no days. Spring, they dig beetroot, camas, moss from the trees, and different things. Chokecherry, huckleberry. They dry a lot of their stuff.
Did your family go out picking bitterroot every spring?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my mother used to go. Goes clear to Qlispe. She spends days and days. Then for bitterroot, we all moved to Mill Creek. That's where they get it by the bunch. 3, 4 big sacks. Savage berries and all that.
You were talking about the Indian police. Were they still, strict like that when you were growing up?
No, not really. Government come in here. They had the police then. But those days they were. No matter where you go, if they want you, they're going to find
you. Who was picked to be on the Indian police?
Oh, there's quite a few. Qlispe. I forgot, but there's quite a few. But, they were put on there by the chiefs, I guess. Then in church, they're in there. I guess they were pretty strict. They go around, huh? If you're sitting down, they'll poke you, make you kneel down. Yeah, they were that strict.
Did they wear certain uniforms too, or something to distinguish them?
I don't think so. They just,
Or regular clothes?
yeah, regular clothes. Those days they don't use handcuffs. They tie you up with a rope. Tie up till your hands. I guess they had a jail in the mission. They tie up until when Tony Finley burned that, he was locked up in there. And some way got out and burned the jail. He got out of there. Yeah, it's a pretty big building, I guess, somewhere. They tie you up and then throw you in there. With a rope too, I guess. Yeah, they were strict.
So it was the chiefs, not the agent, who picked.
Not chief, there was quite a few big chiefs here. They were the ones that's got to say.
So all this area was Pend Oreille country.
Mm-hmm. And then Salish, they really came from Beirut, but I guess some were at our league, but the rest were from they live in Stevens.
How did the Pend Oreilles feel about all these Salish coming up from the Bitterroot onto this area?
I guess they didn't care. Indians were Indians too. Only trouble they have with is Blackfeet. Different tribes. I guess in this person, these people are always friendly. They never fight. But Blackfeet they were the main enemy.
When the Nez Perce were fighting the whites in, I guess they say it was 1877,
Mm-hmm.
did the Pend Oreilles did they ever think of joining up with them?
I don't think so. They just stayed out of there.
So before they opened the reservation up to whites, there must have been very few white people around here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, McDonald's. He was Scotch, I guess. But he made an Indian and he had this trading post over here. Several others had come in and trading posts and stuff. See, people who trap where they beaver hides and all that. From McDonald's. In order to buy a gun from them, you gotta pile your beaver pelts. Pile it up as high as a gun, then you buy it. You get the gun, so you pay several $100s. Yeah, got on good, and finally liquor started coming in. That's what it is.
When did that start to come?
I don't know when that come in here. Settlers start bringing it in there. And my grandparents, they buy by the keg. You buy 15-gallon keg. And, you know, they didn't have such thing as wine. Just straight whiskey.
Did your parents drink?
Hmm?
Did your parents drink?
Not very much. My grandpa was chief police, so he didn't. My uncles and Qlispe, all of them, they were in Qlispe blind, you know, it was probation. Heck, blind, he goes planes, brings jugs back. I don't know, police didn't bother him, I guess. But 4th of July, they were all liquor, you know, whiskey. See, my dad, I guess, he drank Louis Hammer and all them. He was their cousin, first cousin. And in the mission, above mission, just they were on that 4th of July, 10 days. And Qlispe selling his whiskey by the bottle, so they got to thinking, how in the hell does he fill his bottle? So they finally sneaked up on him when he went in, and they found out that he drink out a jug and then spill it in his bottles. That's how we fill them. Yeah. So they wouldn't drink his whiskey, no. His cousins did. You know, they got to wondering how in the hell he filled those. And sneak up on him. Goes away in the brush and filling his bottles up. Using himself for fun. Finally it went on and moonshiners started coming in. There was a lot of moonshiners. Jack Curtis was the head. Oh, he called him. I think he carried 2 bullets in. He used to go to the Canadian border and he got shot with it twice. But he carried the bullets with him when he died. J.C. Curtis.
Who shot him?
Huh? I don't know. That happened in. See, they were hauling in whiskey from Canada, and he goes over there. He got shot. He got killed in a car wreck going to Plains, down on the hill. Car ran off and he got killed.
How much time do we have on this tape?
About 40 seconds.
Anything else you want to?
Oh, a lot more. Yeah, this is about the end of the tape here, so
Oh,
let's put another tape in.
okay.
We got another hour and 40 minutes of tape.